Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and this is Millie here. So today I'll be doing a tutorial on how I clean my makeup brushes. So as you can see, the makeup brushes are dirty with not only foundation, makeup products like eyeshadow, contour sticks and whatnot, but also dirt and grime from our skin. Our skins have natural oils which stick to these brushes along with the dry skin cells which flake off. It's a big fat party of ew. So you can see these brushes are actually packed with acne causing products. You're going to use these dirty brushes and you're going to get bumps, boils and whatnot. Before we go ahead, let me just request you to take a moment and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and press that notification bell to get notified of any new videos I may post so you don't miss out. This is the brush. It's like dirty, full of gunk, as you can see. Now we are going to start with two products. This is the Johnson's baby shampoo and any extra virgin olive oil, a light olive oil variety, whichever you prefer. So what I generally do is I mix these together and cleanse my brushes. This is a glass plate. You're going to have a dish like this lying around for sure. This is the texture which those mitts and cleansing gloves purportedly use. This is the texture which you need if you are a purist and you really like to have this kind of a thing to clean your brushes. No need to go out and buy those. Just get this. It works just as well. That was the olive oil I use. And I'm going to start cleaning my brushes now. The worst thing you can do for your brushes is just dump them in the sink and soak them in hot soapy water. That's the best way to ruin them. You can never hold them vertical when they are wet because that's going to ruin them for sure. So I'll be taking a pump of the baby shampoo and start swirling my brush in this after just damping it a little bit with water. Just start swirling this in the palm of your hand, as I'm sure lots of you already know. So keep on doing this until the water runs clean. I keep doing this over and over depending on how dirty the brush is. You don't need any cleansing mitts or anything of the sort. Any texture product will do, which is not very harsh, so it doesn't damage those delicate bristles. So keep twirling the brush. You can see the makeup starting to go off. The olive oil is going to condition the bristles and keep them soft. It's your wish. If you don't want, you can completely skip the olive oil. I sometimes just use shampoo if I'm out of oil, not at all a problem. So I'm going to mix the olive oil with that, which will condition the bristles, keep them soft, but it's not required, it's not necessary. So after I continue doing this, the next step I'll be showing you is with the dish. It's all about texture. Those mitts are all about texture. So if you are not happy with this, or you've got a larger number of brushes, lots of them to clean, you can always go in with those dishes or any textured product you may have lying around your house, as long as it's gentle. If you get my meaning, it cannot be very, very hard because that may end up damaging your brushes. This kind of a dish is ideal. So there's a pump of baby shampoo on it and we're going to start twirling the brush on it, and you can see everything is just washing off. It's giving it a nice deep clean. That texture is going to give it a nice deep clean. After I'm done with this, I like to wipe down the handle of my brushes because they are stained with fingerprints of foundation, makeup and whatnot. So wiping down the brush with your clean hand is a great way to clean it up completely. After that, I just sort of push it back into shape so it doesn't splay out. When I'm using these small, I need to wash these small brushes. I don't bother going in with a single one. I go in with two at a time. Just take a pump of baby shampoo, take two of these eyeshadow or eyeliner brushes which are very tiny, and you can go in with the two of them together. So swirl them around, of course, as usual. You can even take three if you're smart. After a while you can use two or three, not a problem. So going to keep doing the same thing, repeat it. You're going to clean down the handles, or if you want to just take another shot and take the dish. So you can see all the gunk just coming out. It's giving it a nice deep clean. After that, wipe down the handles, pinch the tips, the brushes, the bristles back into shape so it doesn't splay out, because sometimes if that happens, it may damage your brush and it can get unusable. I've thrown out quite a few brushes. So now the right way to dry these brushes. After you're done with that, with the cleaning, you are going to start just very gently, press it in the middle of a towel. I take a nice clean towel and just dry it up like so. not pressing too hard, or the whole bunch of bristles might just come off in my hand. That would be a nightmare. So just do this like so, very delicately. This is a MAC brush, and I'm just gently going in and making sure I give the bristles a pat down and return them back to their natural shape. This is not the way you want to dry them. You always want to have them drying on an angle downwards. I take the smaller brushes, and those they're just too tiny. You can't just pump them the way with the others. So just a small little pinch does the trick. Now you may be wondering why I don't just dump them in here and leave them to dry. That's so easy. Why go through all this trouble? But if we do that, we are going to lose all these brushes over time. The correct way to dry them is on an angle, never vertical, because the glue that holds the bristles together is in the middle part of the brush. If you're going to keep them drying vertically, the water is going to seep inside and damage that glue over time. Even on their side is not a great idea. The best way to have them drying is on an angle. So I just take a towel, fold it up, I take a book or anything like that you have around the house, just a little elevation, pop the brushes like so. This is going to empty out all the water if anything has gone inside. Just pop them out like up like that, elevated, and eventually they are going to dry out. I leave them like this overnight, and the next day my brushes are as good as new. So you can do this to get your brushes new and pristine. I hope you enjoyed this DIY. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon in my next video. Bye.